91.1 FM. Dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, it is 3:03 now in this republic, and we are live under the radar right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. We'll be taking you all the way up until 6 o'clock, and joining me right now is the big bad heavy duty. We're going on heavy. You like that intro? Again, you intro here.
I'm probably big, but I'm bad. Right? I never profess to be a bad John. Good afternoon to you, David Welch. Good afternoon to the listeners of Talk City 91.1 FM. Good afternoon to those of you locked on work. If you're still on work, and if you're heading home from work, good afternoon to you in your vehicles. Good afternoon to those of you locked on in the maxis, taxis, buses, and PH cars. Good afternoon to those of you locked on at home on conventional radio. And good afternoon to those of you locked on the World Wide Web via Facebook and YouTube on Talk City 91.1 FM, both Facebook and YouTube pages. Good afternoon to those of you locked on in Tobago, my beautiful Twill Island from Tobago. Yes, don't forget Montana, I'll be up there in Tobago. Right. Yes. Good afternoon to those of you locked on all across the Caribbean, those of you locked on in South America, in the United States of America, in Canada, in the UK, in the EU, in Africa, in Asia, in Russia, in Australia. Everywhere you go, welcome to the #1 afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago, under the radar, and the fastest growing afternoon talk show in the world. So, David Welch, how was your first visit to Laventille?
It's not my first visit to Laventille. Let me make sure and say I lived Laventille before.
No, you lived Laventille, it's Mova.
No. I actually lived Laventille West before. I lived Parsley Street firstly, then upper Parsley Street. Then, then we moved by the Green Tanks.
Got the Green Tanks is Las Alturas?
Nah, not by
Oh,
Las
that's
Alturas
John.
Side. Yeah,
the big tanks?
The big tanks.
Big tanks.
Yeah,
that is up John.
Oh, John side.
Yeah,
but
big John. That's all I. Yeah.
As soon as somebody got shot up there, we relocate to
One time.
Laventille East, move on, and there I spent the rest of
your days.
Yeah.
Up until I know you live in Central.
Okay, you don't have to see that.
Well, you're not living
you don't
Mova
have to
again.
say I live in Mova. As a Mova man.
All right. Okay.
But it's not the first time I went up there on that side. And just to give context as to what Heavy talking about, the story from yesterday that Heavy gave a lovely editorial.
Yeah, that you didn't want it to listen to.
I listened to it.
That you didn't want it to finish reading.
I feel like give it again.
What's that?
I'm putting you on the spot.
What the editorial I did yesterday? I can't remember nothing I said.
I'm putting you on the spot. They leave us like stray dogs.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to take off my glasses.
It's needed.
Trinidad and Tobago. Yesterday afternoon, I would have given an editorial. And in that editorial, I'm going to try to elaborate or give context of it in this editorial. Again, for those who didn't hear the editorial yesterday, and for those who heard the editorial, but didn't get the opportunity to comment on it.
Yeah, important.
So, in order to bring context again, I have no problem repeating what was said yesterday. Give me the next one.
Oh, Lord, you're going sad, boy?
Because this is a sad state. What I'm about to say. To the average Trinbagonian that does not live in Laventille East, Laventille West, Beetham, Port of Spain South, Diego Martin, East and West, and other communities along the East-West corridor.
Yep.
You have tried to understand with the knowledge of common sense why these people in the constituencies names that I just called still, after all the persecution, after all the neglect, after all the promises that never materialized, after all the murders and killings of their children and their grandchildren, after all of their horrible living conditions and poverty and drugs and crime and criminality,
Yep.
you ask yourself, why do these people still vote for the People's National Movement, the PNM? Thank you, David. I understand it now. And I'm going to tell you why. As a person that been in the belly of the beast, that was baptized in PNM Palisade fire, and walked through the depths of that PNM hell, and lived to today to talk on national radio, I'm going to explain to you why. The people of in those constituencies were told by their parents, their grandparents, and even their great-grandparents from a tender age of 4 to 5 years old, when you could now understand how to speak properly, that every single thing that you have belongs to the PNM. You were told that the bed you're sleeping on is a PNM bed. The clothes that you have on your back is PNM give you that. The roof over your head belongs to the PNM. The food that you eat is PNM give you that food. The roads you walk on, the water that you drink from the standpipe, or even in the rainfall, it's PNM on. You were told that the school that you're going to, PNM give you that school. That is why the woman could have said in the video she went to PNM school.
Yep.
You were told that education belongs to PNM. I need you to understand that level of indoctrination as a tender age of a child who do not know how to read and write yet, but is being indoctrinated by their parents and grandparents. You need to understand that the mandate of the cult, which is the PNM, is to brainwash your children to believe in the red balisé. And if you say otherwise than what your parents or grandparents is telling you, when you reach the age of teenager and you start to get sense and you start to go to school and you get in a little education and you start to question things, you will be scolded. If you bat up PNM, you can't eat. If you say anything against the government,
Nothing.
move out my house. Get out. Because this is PNM house. And if you say anything, the first thing to say that comes out of their mouth is that you are ungrateful. Eric Eustace Williams was their God. They believe in he like he was the Christ that walked this earth. That he died for us on the cross. I need to let you understand the level that these people went through and embedded in the psyche of thousands and thousands of children and put them through the same thing that they went through from their grandmothers and grandfathers and their parents. It was hand me down PNM, hand me down from generation to generation. And poor this little child do not understand what it is that his or her parents is talking about. And when he begins to understand, he or she begins to understand, it is too late. They will put a jersey on their backs when it comes to election time. And they will worship that jersey. They would wear that jersey for every single meeting. They will fight for that jersey. And if they don't get that jersey, they will cost until they get one. I am telling you, Trinidad and Tobago, the PNM created a slave mentality in the minds of their supporters. That don't matter what you tell them, they will not move. Just like a Christian or a Catholic who believe in the Catholic Church, or a Hindu that believe in the Hindu temple, or a Muslim that believe in Allah and the Prophet Muhammad, they have been indoctrinated into the PNM religion. So when you ask yourself, why? It is bigger than giving them land, house, roads, proper infrastructure, water, work, employment. It is bigger than all of that. Because they will get all of that. They will receive all of that from any other political party but the PNM.
True.
And if they do get it from another political party, they will still
Vote
go
PNM.
and go back and vote PNM. So it's nothing about what they get. They don't vote for nothing. They don't vote for roads and pipe and water and infrastructure and employment. They don't vote for that.
Nope.
You need to understand the level of brainwash these people got to know. You cannot tell them do not vote for the PNM because they don't get nothing. They rather die than vote for the PNM. than vote any other political party. It don't even have nothing to do with UNC. Because when NAI was in power, or when NAI went up for election, the same thing went on with them too. They cost them, they call them communists, they say all kind of thing. When NJAC, the most black African party, and this is why I know it had nothing to do with African and blackness either. Because when McCandle Dagger, after the Black Power movement, formed the party, the political party called NJAC, the National Joint Action Committee, and went up against the PNM. The blackest and poorest people was telling people don't vote for NJAC. We is PNM. And they wear that badge of honor proudly. So this had nothing to do with East Indian. Because if a next party form and it's only black people in it and it form against the PNM, they will still vote PNM and cause that party. Just like the cause in the UNC now. That's how bad it is. It had nothing to do with race. They're just using that. They're using that as a like a shotgun to push forward and push the narrative to keep it strong with intimidation. That's what they're using race for. I'm not going to say all this to say. I hear you people out there calling radio stations and calling TV stations and calling talk shows and doing media blogs and talking about why they even getting on like if they want something done now when Kamala in power and when the PNM was in power they wasn't asking for nothing when the PNM and get them nothing and the PNM do nothing for them, so why they come in here now to ask, or why they saying this is happening to them and all the years and they still voting PNM? I hope I just explained to you. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. And it is very difficult for somebody to come from that household and change their minds and break that cycle and say enough is enough. I don't want no part of that. It took me a while. Matter of fact, it didn't take me a while. I was always free thinking. I was always against the grade. But I got persecuted. Yeah. Victimized. Kicked out of jobs. Kicked out of classes. They stripped me down and beat me because I didn't want to support that party. And I survived. And I came out from this and I understand. So sometimes I watch them and I feel sorry for them. I pity them because they don't know. Yeah. And I always remember my good comrade Ghost. Rest in peace, Ghost boy. Ghost used to say, Heavy, if Almighty God open up the skies and talk from the heaven and tell a PNM person, I am God, do not support the PNM, they will curse God and say he's not God. And when God said that, I was shocked. He said, Heavy, you saying that like I telling you because he born in a PNM house. His father name was PNM.
Oh Lord.
You used to call the father PNM?
Oh Lord.
God tell me that story many times. He said, Heavy, they will curse God. And say you is not God because God would never tell you don't vote for PNM.
God. Get them some sadness. Get them some sadness.
So I want you to understand the magnitude and the level. PNM don't have to do nothing for them. It's called blind loyalty. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Have you heard about Stockholm Syndrome?
What is that?
That is when the abuser is abusing the victim for so long that when they come for the abuser, the victim begging for him.
Oh God.
The victim that is being victimized by the abuser, supporting the abuser, fighting for the abuser, not leaving the abuser. Stockholm syndrome they have. So it makes no sense like bad talking them. It makes no sense like questioning it. I am telling you, whoever didn't born in that house or those houses, or the dodgy bullet.
Agreed. Let me open the phone lines.
Right?
Let me open it.
And I know they're trying to call, but before I go, I just want to say one last thing.
Say it.
Harriet Tubman said, I freed thousands of slaves, and I freed even 10,000s of more slaves if they only knew they were slaves. Let that sink in. There we go.
Trinidad and Tobago's Talk Powerhouse. Talk City 91.1 FM. Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
Caller, you live. Oh, you gone, but you gotta wait a little bit. Caller, you live.
Yes, good afternoon, David and Heavy.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
good afternoon.
A pleasant good afternoon to you. Heavy, you couldn't say it better, boy. I mean, despite all the background song and thing, but this is so true, and everybody, it is sad to some extent that don't matter what, and according to what you say, Heavy, they don't vote for issues, they don't vote for roads, they don't vote for betterment. It's amazing. They just vote, all they're seeing is Balize.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, I remember your situation with water. And when you went to school,
Water, boy.
and the girl tell you, but she never know nothing about that.
Yeah.
She never, Heavy, when I hear that story from you,
Yeah.
I said, nah, boy. I said, because Heavy, me go up what you went through. I ain't say I privilege, but I didn't know about falling water. I didn't know about, when I fight, I get water.
Yeah.
Right? But when I hear your story, Heavy, and TC story, and Ghost story,
Yeah.
you understand? It says a lot. It says a lot about how dangerous and how wicked. And I hear Eric call and say wicked. PNM is wicked.
Yeah, the wicked
evil.
bad.
And they're evil and wicked to the old people. And that was hurting even more Heavy. They don't own the wicked too, you know. That is hurtful, Heavy. And let me tell you something. PNM, all they drive it home every day. PNM is an evil party. They're evil and the wicked. And they should never see the corners of government again. In the name of Jesus, I thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you,
Thanks
caller.
so much. Caller, you live.
Yeah,
Caller.
good day,
Yeah, man.
gentlemen.
Yes, good day.
Yeah, happy boy. Here, you talk your heart and your mind all day. But the thing is that the essence of what you said is what you said. Because they really want nothing. They don't want betterment for themselves. All they want is PNM. Just give them PNM, and they sometime in the morning, the only thing touches stomach hot is the thought. And they are here. Give them PNM. And Eric, boy, I don't know, boy, you have to be in your, I ain't say nothing bad about you, but you have to be really deceitful to your own, boy. A pseudo is the right word.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't see a sensible fella like you, which I rate you, Eric. You can't see that what have you just said?
No. To be honest, the educated PNM is the worst, you know.
Boy,
Let me tell you something. Our educated PNM is worse than the rest, you know. Because our educated PNM, right, will make excuses. Will come up with justifiable excuses for the wickedness and evilness that is being done to the people, you know.
Eric is doing. Yeah, that's
So true.
Boy,
Worse.
Heavy, I'm in my 70s, and you all fellas, I follow you all because you all have seen the light, and I admire your partner David, right? And the stance he take and thing. He know me, but all them protests with Mikey K and all of them, I was in all forefront in all of them protests, right? And so on. When we get tear gas by the Savannah and thing, I was all the Mikey K was my brother, you know, right?
Yeah, man.
Me and Mikey were real close. And I tell you, boy, when you say that if God come under the disguise and form another party, and they wouldn't vote for God, they would still won't hear them.
I'm telling you.
Said it only. Okay, man.
Thank
brother,
you.
Thanks so much. Caller, you're live. Caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Let me say pleasant
Mr.
afternoon
Advocate.
to Brother Heavy and Brother David Welch.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon.
This is Tabakit here.
Yes, Tabakit.
I love this editorial. Hear why I love it, and all you might even love more what I have to say. You remember last week I called and I told you all the PNM is the modern-day slave master in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why I'm going there. You know where Canada is in Lavantil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, God. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, Tabakit, go ahead.
Right. David, I love you.
Let him cook, David. Let him cook.
Go ahead and cook.
Thank you. Let me say this. You know, right now, CNC3 showing you a 3-part series in Laventille. And when I saw Canada, and I saw all these buildings, and people can't go there. Oh, God, Trinidad, you tell me how a people could support a party like that have you.
Yeah, you're going there, boy.
Tabakit, you're breaking up.
You have me?
Yeah, like did you say?
You may hear?
I say that.
You have me now?
Yeah, go.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. We hear you now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me properly now?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you. And the point that I was making, when the reporter showing you Canada up there, Heavy, you know where it is, David, you know where it is, and all these abandoned buildings, after listening to this editorial and what you all say, the PNM come as the slave master with a whip on your back. Look at the condition these people living in. Let me say this, you know. They interview a senior and a junior, and they tell you in them areas nobody to go. And they're showing you all the abandoned buildings. And I say, but wait now. How people within 1 year, they want to cost Kamla Prasad Visesa. They want to cost up the government. And you had administration there for 10 years.
Mr. Tabakit, you had a land you playing, you know?
I'm going to land it. It's time
Go
that I
ahead.
land it.
Land it.
I land the plane.
Yeah, land the plane.
Aye, Heavy and David. If the PNM is not modern day slavery in Trinidad, after I look at that series in Lavantil in Canada, look, all you know where it is.
Yeah.
That is slavery to the highest degree. If that is not slavery and they're still supporting the PNM in Lavantil, I say, God help my black people. Tabakit out and out.
All right. Thanks so much, Mr. Tabakit. Oh God, I know we're going to the phone lines. We're on the phone lines, but let's play from what happened down there in Canada. Today, or you want to hold out for the
Hold up for the afternoon. Let me get the call
TTT running? That's
because
something, but TTT running. It's news.
that's nothing. We go
Do
play
the calls,
that.
all right, no
do the
problem.
calls. Do the calls. People and they want to talk. Yeah.
Caller, you live. Caller.
Yeah, I think it's the mixed races vote that make any political party victorious, not UNC voters and PNM voters.
What's a concern? Anyway, caller.
Good evening, David, and good evening, Heavy.
Yes, brother.
So you want to blame the PNM because somebody who named Naya for fire and mice for ice put white powder in Laventille. Let me just say something to you, and I want to be very clear about it. PNM is not a black party. It is not an African party. Trinidad is a cosmopolitan nation, and the PNM always had policies that weren't equitable across the land. It is the PNM who decided to build Point Lisas in a place where they never voted for them since Adam was a boy and still haven't voted for them yet. That was the PNM. When you talk about PNM's policies and the fact that when we started to get money, we started to build schools because we know we had to give education to our young ones. So those brighter ones are going to be the future of our nation. When you talk about the PNM policy in ensuring that the wealth of the nation, when they had this oil money really and truly floating all around, it was spread around everyone. We were spending $3 million a day to prop up Carney Limited until it closed down sometime in late 2000 and started in 1975. We spend money on URP, right? We also spend money on improving the public service where a lot of people who look like you and me were employed.
All right.
And there are a lot of people south of the Carney were sad about that.
Thanks so much, Eric.
When you look,
Thanks.
finish?
No, thanks.
Land the plane. Let him land the plane quick, Eric. We have plenty callers. Let's land the plane. Go ahead. You go on? That right there. No, before I take another call, that right there to show you how an educated PNM this defend the nonsense.
I want to thank
that auditors who come to defend and try to bring all kind of narrative to spin the narrative.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? But he cannot say, right? He cannot say after 6 years of the PNM, 60 years of PNM being in power with 3 oil boom, why Laventille East and Laventille West, the PNM stronghold, the strongest supporters of PNM, which is predominantly black people, why it is like how it is today? Why is up in 2026 it's still like how it is today that today they go up Canada to see how dilapidated those infrastructures is of PNM and them people living up so.
Correct.
He have no answer for those questions, right?
Nope.
But he come in here to spew his bile.
That's not nonsense.
Rubbish.
Thanks for being them. That one is good to see,
That your weak defense, Eric. Your defense weak.
Big bad wrap up. Caller.
Good afternoon to Under the Radio with Heavy. Put water in my eye. You know what you do? You call that the National Joint Action Community, a.k.a. NZAC. You know who carry NZAC to Parliament? The People's Partnership in 2010 or something. But Heavy, that NZAC, National, forget it. So, David Welch, every evening I listen and I look on, I from Barport, All
right, Barport, all right, panel, all right, later, thanks.
Caller, you live. Yes,
hey,
sir.
My boy, Heavy, hey, yes. And, that way name was?
David Welch.
David Welch, yes. Heavy, how you do, my brother?
Hi, cool.
All right, enough respect. I don't want to get excited today again because the last time I called is when you and Opie was big. Yeah, we're going. I want to say good evening to my brethren Adrian from Vancouver. Yeah, we're going on with Eric and them. You see, Eric and them, they's wicked fellas. They're just like Aisha Wells and them slave catchers. Because yeah, we're going on. Eric Williams is the man who said Trinidad have so much money that money is not no problem.
Correct.
Eric Williams dead 81 by 86. Erica Williams come to lend Robinson money. He refused her. You understand?
Yeah.
And that is the only time a government minister ever come to lend a country a money. Anywhere in the world, you'll never hear that nowhere else, only in Trinidad. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And here we're going on now. The man had $55 billion reserved in the World Bank. And before 5 years, they're done. And look, the VAT where Robinson put in 1985, it's still running up to today. All right, my brother. Have a good day.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Caller, you're live.
Good evening, David and Heavy.
Yeah, man.
David, excellent video on your visit with the Minister of Housing, Alexander Macano, up in Canada.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much.
One critical thing came out of that video for me at the end of it, where it appears that the engineer alluded to the fact that that building was built without any column, etc., and only was holding up a 5-story building. You juxtapose that to Trestril. You juxtapose that to Las Alturas. And I want everybody to juxtapose that to the 13-story building, the new Central Block Hospital, if that is built for safety based on the recent occurrence in Venezuela. Go and have a nice evening.
Thanks so much. Caller, you're live.
Heavy and David.
Yeah, go ahead and leave it there quick.
Heavy.
Yes, leave it there.
Didn't the Prime Minister tell Miss Regis she have a slave master name?
What that have to do? What that have to do with the people who suffering in Laventille?
You go. You're going there now.
No, that is what we're talking about. Will you come in with nobody talking about no name?
You talk about slave just now.
But we're talking.
You miss the context.
You miss the context, but that don't no slave name.
All right, thanks. Leave it there.
Leave it there. Where's your real name?
He just left it there. He left it there.
Yeah.
He left it there.
You probably are a slave too.
You could say that. Caller.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, man.
It's heavy on Mr. West.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went up in a place it was about 2 or 3 years back. And I went up with a driver, and he went to drop a passenger. And this fella, the Pyongyang area, easy and people of the, is at the end street, he went to drop a lady. So, when it's at the end street, so the driver can't go up. It's about a big hole in the road. The road narrow, and a big hole in the seat. So I tell the driver, driver, and this is not a P&M area. He say, boy, you have any woman tell me now, if you want to jump on one ball, so where's that? You understand? So where's that? You understand? So you have any driver, when you jump on the woman, here the driver tell him now. He say, you mustn't say nothing. That up here is a P&M. And don't say that. I said, well, me know, you understand? First time I run up in our road, in the MP, I'm still talking to the people up there, boy. And if you see up there, them road up there, boy. I say that.
All right, caller. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Caller, you live. Caller.
Hello, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
But hear me?
Yes, brother.
You had a good chance just now with Eric.
To do what?
A real good chance. You have any evidence, but when I say you, I mean Eric, that Naya and Mice went and introduced drugs to them people in Avantel?
That's what it is, dude. They just talk all over the place. Let me tell you something, man.
You should get locked up for that, you know.
Hey, when I educated PNM trying to defend the PNM, they just bring up all kind of thing, you know. Yep. They talk all over the place. No, they don't have to be facts, you know. It's just talking. They're just bringing up all kind of things and trying to make it sound nice and fancy, but not making any sense. If the callers of this radio station wasn't so adamant of not allowing Eric to talk, I would have debated Eric for a whole hour and he'd have lost right through. But I'll be calling about why Eric talk so long, Eric talk too long. You understand? But
But I'll tell you something.
I have all the plasters for all the plasters for rooms.
But you see, I'm gonna tell you something, He could get locked up for that. He have no evidence, and the man, him and them wife and children still living there. I doubt they take that cocaine, go and put a gun by the temple and say take the
Yeah, but he
cocaine.
didn't say.
That's what you're saying,
Listen. What was intelligence about what he said? He didn't say cocaine. He said white powder. It could be anything.
Yeah, well, if he is just scheming, I'll do both.
But they were trying to tell you. That's why I don't
You know
understand.
what is white powder? You remember Eric Williams when he won the 1966 or 62 election? And he went down Point 14 to thank them, the PLM.
Yeah.
And he tell them education is the only way out of poverty, to raise yourself up. And they asked them, what all they want? He said, we want PNM. He said, I know they want PNM, but tell me what all they want. He said, we want PNM. He said, if Point 14 was a jackass, or let be the part under the tail. And they started clap. And in the end, that is the thing where the man say, he said, I want to know to raise yourself, go in the hardware when the meeting done, buy a bucket, stand up in it and try and raise yourself. And he walk out and leave them there. Have a nice afternoon, John.
I bet yeah, we say, we tell them. Eric is saying insult them on the platform and they used to hear him. You know that?
Eric no more, way.
No, I'm saying that Eric Williams.
Oh, Eric Williams.
The way we talk about himself, Eric Williams we used to insult them on the platform. And they used to clap and boy, first they didn't even understand what he's saying. Eric Williams said on that platform that if I put a crap on her body, they tire, I'll go vote for it. And the body, yeah! You hear that kind of insult?
That's terrible.
When you,
nobody can tell me that.
You are telling you what?
Yeah. Okay.
That is level. You understand? That is level of brainwash.
Yeah, they are.
You understand? You being insulted on a platform. Right?
Yeah.
The man say if I put a crap on a body, zip tie, I'll go vote for that. Right?
And we'll set you free.
The clapping and nobody walk out of that meeting. Nobody felt a bottle that with them.
Last one. Caller, you're live. Go on, all right. Last one here. Caller, you're live.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Tobago.
Tobago, welcome.
Good afternoon to David and Heavy.
Good afternoon.
What I want to say is I am fed up of hearing Eric.
You see?
He make me feel to vomit when he talks. He knows everything. I don't know why they didn't pick him for the PNM party. Instead of picking Penny, they should take him because he know more than them.
Yeah, well, they have elections now, so Eric should vie for it.
He's like a puppet.
Yeah.
All the time, according to the Calypsonian, they jaw that lock with the padlock. They couldn't open it when PNM was in power. Now they're finding the jaw open so they could say anything they want. Right? But Kamala is boss, and she's dealing good with Tobago, and she is dealing good with Trinidad. So let the PNM take that and swallow it.
All right,
okay, thank you.
All right, thank you,
Bye-bye.
Tobago. You are coming up Tobago Mountain.
Okay.
Space side harvest are going on there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, big up my people in Tobago, man. You don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, well, we're going for a quick break real soon. And just a short bit here, Trinidad and Tobago. You know, we had to leave it how heavy. Start the show yesterday as well, before we go to the news day. But, oh God, heavy, we have relax.
No complaint.
All right, so let's be sure, Trinidad and Tobago, that you are switched on to the Digicel network for sure. Because every deals, discounts, and switch... What are they right here? My apologies, I was reading it wrong. All right. But switch to the Digicel network, truly Trinidad and Tobago, because you can enjoy deals, discounts when you switch to the better network with ease. Tomorrow on July 3rd, 2026, come down to Digicel Excellence Store Center, that city center store in Port of Spain, to play our World Cup games, skill challenges, giveaways, and your chance to win. Yeah, no, not a Samsung, not just a Samsung, but you can win iPhones, Samsung devices, and other amazing prizes. The games start at 12 p.m. So I wonder if Heavy will go down there, boy. I feel like I might go down there to check out what Digicel have. But anyway, the chants, the tensions, and the celebrations, the heartbreaks, and much more. This is what the finals are all about. Digicel and TTT Limited Media Network presents Game On, the finale, the ultimate football watch party experience. Join us on Sunday, July 19th from 1 p.m. at the Mecca, 11A Maraval, Newtown Road, Port of Spain. Huge screens, giveaways, entertainment, a premium bar, and unbeatable football vibes. And get this, the admission is 100% free. All you need to do is get your access passes via Island e-tickets. No coolers or glass bottles are allowed. For more details, stay locked into the TTT Limited Media Network, Suite 100.1, Next 99.1, and Talk City 91.1 FM. Game On, the finale. Don't just watch it, experience it. This is powered by Digicel and much more. Also, it's a cut above all beauty salons. It's affordable prices and premium services. Look for expert hairstylists when you bring your vision to life. At a cut above all, we specialize in everything hair related, from trendy styles to classic looks, all done by our top-of-the-line hairstyling team. Styles starting from as low as $100. You can get that with braids and protective styles, weaves and extensions, hair treatments, hairstyling, and also coloring and more. This is at East Side Plaza, Port of Spain. Call or WhatsApp 750-0909. It's Remy's Style 2 at yahoo.com. Look amazing without breaking the bank. Book your appointment today and experience the difference. We have a lot, but I feel like tomorrow, for sure, at 12 o'clock, Digicel, you all will see me down there in Port of Spain. I know Heavy Duty will be there as well, most likely. 12 p.m. catch us there, Trinidad and Tobago. Again, come on down and enjoy the deals, the discounts, and switch to the better network with Digicel. Tomorrow, on July 3rd, 2026, come down to Digicel Excellent City Center Store in Port of Spain and play our World Cup games, skills challenges, giveaways, and your chance to win iPhones, Samsung devices, and other amazing prizes. All right? The games start at 12 noon, so do not be late. As Heavy said, before we leave Trinidad and Tobago and go for that break, we'll give you... Actually, we'll go for the break, and then going up to the news, we'll play the Mighty Sparrow Boy. We'll like it so. Stay tuned.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, eh? You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sara, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, eh? You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sarah, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Cry, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sarah, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final bar.
Catch all the action on the Final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sarah, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today.
younger soldier, choosing your path.
All right, the football is heating up. The action lives right here on Digicel Plus, man.
Everyone's watching.
So don't miss a moment. Watch every match day live on Rush Sports with Digicel Plus on our new Omni TV plan. Plus, enjoy 20% off for the next 6 months when you sign up. Visit your nearest Digicel Plus store and switch today.
This is Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sakalewa. This time for Africa.
Remember to take the football with you and get a brand new Samsung A07 or A08 for just $129 when you sign up for a Digicel My Choice postpaid plan. Stay connected with more data and never miss a match day moment. Visit your nearest Digicel store to switch today.
People are raising their expectations.
Remember, this segment was brought to you by Digicel, the Bigger Better Network.
Today's your day, I feel it.
Right now we've got Spain versus Austria going on right now. Spain is up 1.
Oh, when you get down, get up, Samina, mina, sakalewa. This time for Africa. Samina, mina.
Enjoy deals, discounts, and switch to the better network with ease. Tomorrow on July 3rd, come on down to Digicel Excellent City Center store in Port of Spain to play our World Cup games. Skills, challenges, giveaways, and your chance to win iPhones, Samsung devices, and other amazing prizes. The games start at 12 p.m.
This is Africa.
Today at 7 p.m., heavy team playing, man. Your team playing Portugal. Portugal goes up against Croatia. The chants, the tensions, the celebrations, the heartbreaks. This is what the finals are all about. Digicel and TTT Limited Media Network presents Game On, the finale. The ultimate football watch party experience. So join us on Sunday, July 19th at 1 p.m. at the Mecca, 11A Maraval Road, Newtown, Port of Spain. Huge screens, giveaways, entertainment, a premium bar, and unbeatable food and vibes. Admission is 100% free.
We're all Africa.
Remember, secure your tickets. Though it's free, you need your access passes, and you can get that via Island e-tickets. And note, no coolers or glass bottles are allowed. For more details, make sure you stay locked into the TTT Limited Media Network, Suite 100.1, Next 99.1, and right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Game On, the finale. Don't just watch it, experience it.
Let's go.
Come on down and enjoy the deals when you switch to the Bigger Better Network. Tomorrow on July 3rd, 2026, come on down to the Digicel Excellent City Center store in Port of Spain and play our World Cup games, skills, challenges, giveaways, and your chance to win iPhones, Samsung devices, and other amazing prizes. All of this starts at 12 noon. So come on down. Heavy say he might be there. Remember to take the football with you. Get a brand new Samsung A07 or A06 for just $129 when you sign up for a Digicel My Choice postpaid plan. Stay connected with more data and never miss a matchday moment. Visit your nearest Digicel store today.
Hearts can hold. We can't hold on to the past no more. From the dirt and the tears we may go. We are more professionals.
It's the round of 32, man. From 48 nations, you know. Wow.
Just do it again.
It's World Cup.
To believe, I believe, cause you know what it takes to be living my dream at the top of your game.
Feel it, got everything you needed. Now bring it like you need it.
Hey.
Like you need it.
Maradona, Maldini, Romario, Cristiano, Ronaldo,
El Vive, Iniesta, Beckham y Kaká.
Messi, Mbappé, Salah, Brasil, Uruguay, Argentina, Colombia, US, England, Germany, France, South Africa, España, México, Japan, Korea, Netherlands.
Oh, eh, oh, eh. Eh, oh, eh. Oh, eh, oh, eh. Eh, oh, eh. Knew from the day
You were born
there in this place. You belong. You've been disgraced all along. What broke you once
made you strong. Die, die, ego, dale, ale, let's go. Die, die, ego, dale, ale, let's go. Die, die, ego, dale, ale, let's go. Die, die, ego, dale, ale, let's go.
Let's go. One moment. One dream. 'Cause it's that time. Let's go. Algeria, Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bosnia, Brazil, Canada, Cape Verde, Colombia, Croatia, Czech.
The football action is heating up, so don't miss a moment. Watch every match live on Rush Sports with Digicel Plus. It's on our new Omni TV plan. You can also get 20% off for the next 6 months when you sign up. So visit your nearest Digicel Plus store and switch today.
Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Scotland, South Africa, South Korea, Spain,
Spain, Austria, boy.
Susie,
Well, Spain winning it right now, I know.
Uzbekistan, Uruguay.
Oh, and if Portugal, boy. Portugal, I think Messi out. Not Messi, I mean Ronaldo. Have he could do it, boy. Hey! This is for the girl that don't like the woman, the lovely lady that don't like, Ice Your Speed. I'd always remember you. Forever. And I'd always play the song. Even when the World Cup finish.
Cause this is the World Cup. Put your flags up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your flags up. Cause this is the World Cup. Put your flags up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your flags up. Leave them now. Let's go.
Yes, the chants, the tensions, the celebrations, the heartbreaks. This is what the finals are all about. Digicel and TTT Limited Media Network presents Game On, the finale. It's the ultimate football watch party experience. So join us on Sunday, July 19th, 1 p.m. at the Mecca. It's at 11A Marva Road, Newtown, Port of Spain. Huge screens, giveaways, entertainment, a premium bar, and unbeatable football vibes. And get this. You wanna hear this? Admission is absolutely free. Get your access passes via Island e-tickets. No coolers or glass bottles are allowed.
Till we drink, till we win. Give me the cup, the championship. Told him I'm bringing it back to the crib.
It's Game On, the finale. For more details, you need to stay locked into the TTT Limited Media Network, Suite 100.1, Next 99.1, and right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Don't just watch it, but experience it. Powered by Digicel. Remember, tomorrow, we will see you at Digicel's Excellent City Center store in Port of Spain, because we've got a lot of enjoyable deals, discounts, and you need to switch definitely to the bigger, better network. You're able to switch with ease too. What you on, Heavy? You on Flow? Wait, let me Flow. What you have? What you have there? Heavy with Digicel. All right, lovely. So play our World Cup games, skill challenges, giveaways, and your chance to win iPhones, Samsung devices, and other amazing prizes. All the games start at 12 noon. All of this because the action is heating up, so don't miss a moment. Watch every match day live on Rush Sports with Digicel Plus on our new Omni TV plan. Plus, get 20% off for the next 6 months when you sign up today. Visit your nearest Digicel store and switch today.
My chest, I focus.
Yes, man, I love this song, you know.
Breath and wait for
This is the best part of it.
This is the World Cup, put your hands up in the air.
Hey!
This is the World Cup, put your flags up in the air. This is the World Cup, everybody come and cheer. And stand up, you ain't got no fear.
This is the World Cup. On Digicel Plus. Get that Omni TV plan, man. I see trafficking liking it.
Fro, we are back in for the football finals, boy.
Well, they just call my wagon, you know. So it's Argentina, it's Germany, but it's really England, eh?
So where watching it?
I don't know, you know. You have a place out?
Yeah, what? Better we keep a viewing party.
Viewing party? There's some brother, I can't pay for nothing, eh?
No, you're paying for nothing. We keeping a viewing party.
A viewing party? You sure?
TTT.
Where to do this, boy? Aha! I have it. Sunday, July 19th. All roads lead to the Mecca. 11 a.m. Maraval Road. Digicel and TDT Limited Media Network presents Game On, the finale,
the ultimate football watch party experience.
Get ready to feel the energy, the excitement, and the passion for the biggest match of the tournament, the final showdown. Who will lift the trophy? And here the best part, it's absolutely free. And you know, trainees like freeness. But there's a catch. You must secure your exclusive access pass to gain entry. Log on to www.islandetickets.com to get yours.
Gates open 1 p.m. So come early. Bring out your friends. Bring out your crew. Bring out the family.
Stay locked into TDT Limited Media Network, Suite 100.1, Next 99.1, Talk City 91.1 FM for all the details. Game On, the finale.
Don't just watch it.
Experience it.
Powered by Digicel, Real Connections, Creamy Novelties, Live a Little, Jade Monkey Bar Tobago, Campari, Embrace the Mix, Magnum, Tech Charge, Stamina Energy, Rise to the Occasion, Blue Waters, Life is better with Blue Waters, Cafe Barista, Savor the Moment, the Castello Prosecco, Stoli Vodka, Bold by Design, Allegra, Relief Treatment that works, and the TTT Limited Media Network.
The world's greatest football tournament is here, and
why everybody coming by my house?
Dad, you serious? We have Digicel Plus and Rush Sports. What do you expect?
Hey, where are they going? This season, your home could become football capital with the new Digicel Plus Omni TV plans. Enjoy 350 megabits internet, plus up to 158 TV channels, including Rush Sports. Perfect for every moment, every celebration, and every... Catch the FIFA World Cup on Rush Sports with Digicel Plus. Visit a Digicel store and sign up today.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back on the inside. Remember, tomorrow we do have the Minister of Rural Development and Local Government. She will be in studio. The Honorable Khadija Amin, also Member of Parliament for St. Augustine. She will be here. We will be speaking about the, where everybody wants, the URP, the CPEP, the upkeep, just general people in general, continuing the conversation from however we started today and yesterday. Mm-hmm. All right. All of that because, those things are very important to talk about. There was one thing that was pressing that people wanted to talk about. I can't remember the name of it now. I can't remember it. But all of that for tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. But right now, you know what time it is, Evie?
What time it is?
You sure you know what time it is, Heavy?
No, what time it is?
All right.
From history to culture, this is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
All right, it is time for us to find out if you know what Heavy know, if Heavy know what you know, if you know what we know, if we know what you know. It is time for Know Your Country, right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. The access phrase is Know Your Country. Caller, access phrase.
Know your country.
Heavy, you
All
ready?
right. You ready?
Yeah, hit it.
That's it.
All right.
Amen in the dungeon.
Now, yesterday I did TV shows, right?
Uh-huh.
This particular TV show used to show on TTT, right? And it used to show after Saturday morning cartoons. It was a man and his 2 sons living on a farm. And his 3 sons living on a farm.
Man and 3 sons.
The man and his 3 sons living on a farm, and one of his sons name was Horse.
Bonanza.
I should not say that.
I should have never
I
said
should have never say Bonanza. I should have never say
But
Horse.
glory.
I get a blighty.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, brother.
You get the man a blind, you giving out blinds?
Yeah, I should not say
He's mobile.
I should not see he had a son named Horse. I should not see he had a son named Horse.
Caller, access phrase.
Know your country.
Know your country.
Right.
Yeah, man.
This soap opera was a local one that used to show on TTT. And it had a particular actress. Her name started with B. What was her name?
What's your name, sir?
B.
B as in Battle Boy.
Oh, yeah, that was my name. Beulah?
So that was his neighbor, you know.
So that's his neighbor, yeah?
Glory.
All right.
Yeah, brother, thanks so much. Glory for you. Caller, access phrase.
Yeah, good day. Know your country.
All right.
I doesn't get training call, boy. I can say something quick before I take it.
Nah, we in the segment.
Oh, God, David, no, you had like a principal, so boy.
Why? You bad talking?
No, I
Listen.
don't
worry, just segment. We can't allow you to say
So
that.
quick, I just put people in that dungeon quick, you know. Caller, access phrase.
We can't allow you to talk.
Know your country.
All right. This Calypsonian, right, was famous for an ad that he did on TV, right? And the ad that he did on TV was about killing insects. What was that Calypsonian name?
I was killing insects.
Is it?
I can't remember. But here what I really called for. I have a calypso by Sparrow for you to play.
Oh God, we can't do that now. We in a segment. We can't. Yes, gentlemen. People, when we didn't know your country segment, you cannot call to talk about no other thing, right?
Correct.
You have to answer the question.
Or you going
Or you go in the dungeon. Right?
My room, you know.
We don't have time because the country segment is done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a plenty people be trying to call it to answer questions. And they want to talk about what song to play. And we're going to talk to you about something now. Quick. No, we can't.
And we had calls.
We
We
had
had plenty calls.
Yeah, we had to deal with that, man. After the Know Country segment, we could talk about anything.
And did you sell after Will Couple? I could sponsor this segment, please. Caller, access phrase.
Know your country.
All right.
Yes. There was a particular Calypsonian, right, that did an ad that was very popular on local television, right? And that ad was about killing insects. What was that Calypsonian name?
That's the flies. That's the mosquitoes.
Yes, Brigo, correct. Dead, kill them dead.
Glory, man. Glory. Glory. Call access phrase. Well, Trump. Wait. Trump boy, talk to me, Trumpy.
Know your country.
Give some E.
You ready, Fitz?
You ready? Yo, he's ready. You born ready.
All right.
You born ready.
I'm born ready.
Yeah. Trump first though.
There was a place in Trinidad that even if you had a pot spoon, you could have went to pawn it or sell it. What was the name of that place?
You could have pawned it or you could have sell it.
Sounding unsure, Dave. Boy. You don't know. You don't know.
You could have pawned it or you could have sell it. Okay, I'm going out on a limb here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Baba will be glad, boy. Oh boy.
Look at what I'm saying. Jimmy didn't put him on the jelly man answer yet.
You don't know?
You don't know?
You don't know?
I don't know, boy. I run out of Vaseline.
Out of Vaseline?
All right. You got it
again.
You got it done.
Caller access phrase. Caller access phrase. Yes.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon.
There was a...
Know your country.
Welcome. There was a place in the 90s in Trinidad that you could have went to, and even if you had a pot spoon, you could have either pawn it or sell it. What was the name of that place?
Dollar Rescue.
Ah! Glory boy, Dollar Rescue boy. Rescue boy.
Glory, man. Glory, you know your thing, man.
Yeah, man. She knows she thing, man.
She thing. Caller access phrase. Go on. All right, cool. Let me go to this one. Caller access phrase. He probably was calling in for it.
He was probably calling for that question, yeah. Caller.
Know your country.
Yes. In the 80s and early 90s, this particular shoe used to be worn on almost every primary school child foot. What was the name of that shoe? Bata. Yes. Hey, you don't get boy. Bata.
I was all about to say Nike.
You know how much of that I wear?
Oh, Bata by choice.
You used to be right on Charlotte Street.
Yes, man. All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Caller access phrase. Go on. 6224911, 6224911. How much money have there? We have a few more. We start early, you know. First time we start early.
You start early?
Yeah, you start early. Caller access phrase.
You know your country.
Alright.
That place is in Champlain.
That one in Champlain too, yes. Just so, let me get you a question. Right? A particular tool. Let me see how I can rephrase this question, All right. A particular material that was very popular in the 80s, 70s, and even up to the 90s. It used to make they used to make cups, plates, and utensils out of it. But you don't see it again. What's it called?
Right now, I have it right now. Enamel cup.
Enamel. The man know he take one. Enamel, yes.
Glory for you. Glory. He holding it now.
Yes, man. Yeah, I find they on point today, boy.
Yeah, the weekend.
They're on point today, boy.
Asking questions people have in hand.
They're on point today.
Much more you had there? 6224911, 6224911. We have 2 more to go, man. 2 more to go. All the people I was calling on WhatsApp and again, true call back. Caller access first.
Know your country.
Right. Before, in the 80s and 90s, before Bhagwan Singh, one of the biggest hardware in Trinidad, there was a hardware that was very popular and they had advertisement on TV with a man walking across the screen. What is the name of that hardware?
Oh, Najibilayas.
They're pointed there, boy. Yeah, boy.
Glory. You come out the dungeon though, you were saying only for
I want to say a special good afternoon going out to Atlanta, Georgia. Locked on and listen. She loved this segment here.
Serious?
Yeah. I'm sure she messaged you down more phone right now. Let's go.
We have one more people. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. That is the number to call. Those that were calling on WhatsApp, you can call back. Look at how much missed calls on WhatsApp, Lord. It's because of this. We calling all at the same time. All right, one more people. One more. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. That is the number to call. I was actually going to say Nike, as the shoes.
You was going to say Nike?
That
was before your time. You're too young to know that.
I never know where's a Balandra?
Bata.
A Bata? Where's that?
Oh, Lord Father. Bata was the name of the brand of the shoes.
Who's selling that?
I saw in town. Everybody school to go and buy school shoes there to go to school for the train a long time.
I don't know what Bata.
You never wear Bata? They closed on before you were born. Yeah, you born the early 2000s, so.
I don't know what Bata is.
Take a.
Are we saying
nobody call? All right, well, that's it for the show.
The show, the segment.
That's it for the segment then.
All right, we are UNC and Proud Call.
All right. Okay.
You're lucky, you get through quick. Caller, look, the lines now lighting
Know
up.
your country.
All the lines now lighting up.
Know your country. I walk with Adela and I cross the Carry Bridge over the weekend. Come here, we never hear you.
All right.
Let me see if I can study weekend in the dungeon.
But you already in the dungeon.
No,
when you get out,
he's not in the dungeon. Because this is the first time I think he called Know Your Country.
Nah, you and CM Pro called before.
No,
I come on the dungeon.
Yeah.
I come on the dungeon. And now I call him to tell him Know Your Country and I cross the Cardi River now.
All
so
right.
let me see what you bring it for me.
Well, man,
let me see what I study the weekend.
Right, ask the question, I'm going to pay him back.
Okay. In the 90s, there was a brand of powdered milk that came to Trinidad and Tobago, and it was very popular. In it, when you buy it, in it, you used to get a little toy. What was the name of that milk?
That milk was either Clem or Frico.
The name of the milk was Frico. Frico was the name of the milk.
Frico.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't give a
the blue pan.
Yes, with the blue pan. The blue pan. Frico. Was the name of the milk. Yes.
Aye. David, I walk with the dealer.
All right, brother.
I ain't even saying it.
What?
He called two names at the same time.
Nah, you see, that claim of Frico.
I should have never game that.
Nah, he said Frico, so I had a game it. Frico was the name of the milk. You don't see it again, but it was a big. You say get a toy in it when you buy the milk. It's a blue pan.
I was well thinking cornflakes.
Oh, Lord, for that.
Some Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms? You know, a long time we never used to get closer into cornflakes. You get normal cornflakes. Yeah, they had no frosted flakes and all them kind of Lucky Charms and all the thing. I know.
According to all the cornflakes, it's called cornflakes. Yeah, any cereal is
cornflakes. Every cereal is cornflakes because the first thing we know was cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
That's all we knew, cornflakes.
Yeah,
and only big boys used to buy cornflakes. You could eat cornflakes, you can get cornflakes to eat. Then you go to the grocery and see cornflakes. Mommy, I can get that. What cornflakes? But behave yourself, eh? If I get too tap.
You can buy cornflakes, real?
No. David Welch, right? Thank God, in this modern time, you could afford to, you could buy cornflakes and things. It didn't have them things long. It hard. You just go to the grocery and see cornflakes and things, so you get that so. Unless somebody send on a barrel, you get cornflakes in a barrel. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, at them time too, people used to buy, go to the grocery to buy them things, you know. We used to make no big groceries like how they making groceries now. We no long time you used to like buy flour, rice, sugar, and make your thing and cook. People used to cook. You go and get pumpkin and thing. You get a little bhaji, a little okra and thing, and you're cooking.
You make me feel fun.
Yeah, salt. You buy a little salt meat. You buy a little thing. Salt fish. Salt fish was a big thing long time.
Yeah.
Salt fish and salt meat and smoke herring and thing. And you don't talk about corned beef. Yeah. But you see, and I didn't have much place, and I didn't have no sort of eating out. Like you say, everybody going and biting tea. No. You had to cook.
Your food.
You had to cook, every day. You understand? We grew up and bake. And talking about all type of bake. Fry bake, roast bake, sada bake, pot bake, you name it, bacon dumpling, or level flour. You understand? Morning again bake to go to school. And then you make bread. But bread was more kind of like you had to go and need flour and yeast and all this kind of thing. Right? But bake was the thing. Floaters, fried bake. You get that to go to school with whoever, you know. You didn't really buy bread neither. You understand? Like you go to bakery and buy bread. Very, very rare we used to go to bakery and buy. When you go to bakery, you used to buy like
currant roll
and drops and coconut drops and that kind of thing.
Flake. I like the flaky.
You know, you used to go when you go bakery, it was very popular. You used to buy in the bakery hops bread.
Hops bread.
Yeah, hops bread. But you always saw people that buy sandwich loaf and thing. That wasn't popular back in the 80s.
You make them hungry. Yeah.
Level bake and coconut bake and thing and pot bake and butter, bacon butter, eating bacon because eating bacon bake just so.
You make him hungry, and you used to
I make you hungry. Yeah, it used to taste good. Then you never when you grow up struggling, you know nothing about cornflakes. I didn't eat cornflakes till I was probably about 14 years, 13 years when they come down in a barrel. You used to see that in the grocery and pass it straight. Another thing too is two types of soap you used to bathe with: blue soap and Lifebuoy.
That is Harry.
It's not like sweet soap.
It take so much water, boy.
The first sweet soap, I can tell them, I'll let you, I never go listen to me here now. The first sweet soap I bathed with was when my aunt come down from America and bring Lux. And then Lux come through, that popular, you know, Lux soap. You don't see Lux soap again, had that soap named Lux.
I remember that.
A white soap, yeah. You understand? When I bathe with that, I feel like a movie star. Yeah, Lux! Because I only bathe with level blue soap and Lifebuoy. And carbolic soap.
You bathe with blue soap?
Wait a minute. Blue soap you had to bathe with?
Blue soap.
Yeah.
You was watching off the P&M jump here. Those days you bathing, I would never touch water.
David Welch. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s and you bathe with blue soap, something wrong with you.
I never bathed with blue soap.
But that was wrong with you. I'll tell you something about the generation of children, but I will need to bathe with blue soap because they're blight. All they're blight. I need to bathe with blue soap. That's why I can't see anyway. Let me go.
I done.
From history to culture, this is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Talk City 91.1 FM, keeping you updated daily. The voices, the issues, the energy. Talk City 91.1 FM, leading talk radio in Trinidad and Tobago. Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sarah, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City City 91.1 FM, the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago, because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sara, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next.
Into Heavy Duty and David Welch on Talk City 91.1 FM. Dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
When you hear the rhythm and the iron and the man with the Congo drum, there's a vibe in the session when we jam into the steel bun. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on wassy. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room. Ooh yeah. Well, how else we will survive if we don't create the vibes? This is a big part of the life, so soca must live and never die. In this party atmosphere, so sweet that I can't describe. So all the artists you must be here, cause without an engine, can't stand, so we cannot drive. No oxygen tank, we can exceed. So we got to come together and try to find a way, find a way. No more fight down, we got to unify. Let them keep the money, we not taking back. They go come run me down when you see them. Get this song when you're
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back to Under the Radar. You're here with David Welch, Heavy Duty, all of us, we're taking you all the way up until 6 p.m. So, wait, my brain's starting to lag. But anyway, we're back on the inside. We have some breaking news. I don't know if you saw it, they're heavy.
Yeah.
But there's a mass purge right now in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service where 17 officers were just dismissed by Commissioner Guerrero. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has announced that that the appointments of 17 police officers have been revoked by the Commissioner of Police, Alistair Guerrero, in a public notice issued today, July 2nd, 2026. The TTPS said that the decision was made under the administrative authority of the Commissioner of Police. However, no reason was given just yet for the termination.
How much?
17. Ms. Boy, Singh, Chin, Jadu, Mr. Lee, Thomas, Holder, Mori, Gobin, Alakala. What kind of name is this? probably pronounced that wrong. All right, Throne, Basant, Smith, Dylan, Reed, Awang, and Bash, all released by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service in a breaking news event happening there. Additional to that, the Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa, SCMP, is set to attend the summit. It says here she's set to attend the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa will leave for the 51st regular meeting of the Conference of the Heads of Governments of CARICOM, which begins on Sunday in St. Lucia. So the Prime Minister is heading across there very, very soon. Outside of that, I saw Speaker of the House, Jagdeo Singh, went to another country. I can't remember where, but see what, just I can't remember that one. Hold on, I have something else here. All right, this is it. Let's see here. The Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Sean Sobers have announced that the application will advance to the next stage following the bilateral discussions at the Summit Heads of State. This is with who, boy? Paraguay? Anyway, Minister Strubers, on behalf of Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, following an announcement from Paraguay's president. During the visit, Sobers met with several key diplomats, including Paraguay's foreign minister, as well as the Minister of External Relations, foreign minister, as well as Uruguay's foreign minister. So in a media release issued by the Ministry of Foreign and Caribbean Affairs, Minister Sobers confirmed the diplomatic progression arising out of the discussions. It was agreed that Trinidad and Tobago's application for associate membership. All right, I read any whole story and I was like, what this was about? This is for the Southern Common Market. So we're expanding our market in the Southern Americas, obviously. So that's some good news there as well. Additionally, the Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Sean Sobers, it's tentative. I think he is out the country as far as what he had told me. He is out the country. When he returns, he is set to come right here to Talk City. You have a chair reserved, all right? Again, tomorrow, Trinidad and Tobago, the Minister of Rural Development and Local Government, Khadija Amin, will be here. She will pull a chair, and we will have that conversation with Miss Amin tomorrow. And it's confirmed because she shared the information again. So, but as we get started back on the inside here on Talk City, remember what Heavy was speaking about at the start of the show with that whole HDC or the residents thing, the whole people thing, people voting PNM thing, right? This is the only administration, the Kamala Persad-Bissessar-led administration, that goes everywhere, anywhere, and even in places that she is not welcomed or that the party is not welcomed in terms of the UNC party in general. When you have persons that want to say Kamala Persad-Bissessar's administration don't like we, well, Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Senator the Honorable Philip Edward Alexander, alongside the entirety of the Housing Development Corporation team, they went to the HDC developments at what we call Canada, all right? It is Maracano Quarry Lands. That's what we call Canada. After the story broke yesterday that Heavy read out just a short while ago, all right? Hold on, I sent something to TTT. I'll just get it back real quick. Let me send it to Talk. Actually, I'll read it from here, right? There was a release from the minister in the Ministry of Housing, Senator Alexander, and he did approve it. And it says this, all right, from the whole event today. Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Senator the Honorable Philip Edward Alexander, accompanied by Housing Development Corporation HDC officials, conducted a crucial site visit to the Maracano. Is Macando? Wait, how is it?
I thought it was going to play video.
Yeah, but reading the release first.
Oh, go.
All right. Quarry Lands Canada Development in Laventille, Trinidad and Tobago. The visit enabled the minister to directly assess the deteriorating conditions of residents and reaffirm the government's unwavering commitment to advancing its housing agenda. The visit forms part of the ministry's proactive program of field assessments, building on the minister's previous visit 3 months ago to the HUC development at Nelson Street and George Street, Port of Spain. Together, these visits underscore the ministry's ongoing efforts to identify communities in urgent need of intervention and ensure that housing solutions are delivered with the strength and urgency required to uplift the quality of life of all citizens. Minister Alexander emphasized that the visit was undertaken in fulfillment of the mandate issued by the Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar SCMP to create homes and ensure that as many people as possible are housed in Trinidad and Tobago. The Prime Minister has given us a clear directive to ensure every citizen has access to safe, dignified housing. This requires us to go into communities, meet with residents, assess their conditions firsthand, and take immediate, decisive action. All right? And this is Minister Alexander up there earlier today.
well, there's nothing we can do. You keep sending your letters. Because you answered the call quickly. Once we alerted you, you decided to come. Why was it important for you to visit this development, and what are your thoughts based on what you've seen so far?
Okay, so we in the Ministry of Housing have been given a mandate by the Prime Minister, and that is to get as many people properly housed as possible. So when you tell me about this, because we're touring everywhere, and this is about the third property that we visited on a call from your media house, that this situation here, we have to find out what exactly went on here, why there was a mass relocation. I have the engineering and the maintenance team here with me. They're going to assess the building, a preliminary assessment. When we get back to the ministry and in the HTC, they'll be able to tell us the 3 or 4 people that still living here. We're obviously going to have to do some kind of emergency relocation for them because they can't continue to live in this. We have to turn off the water supply to the building so that the sewage and that sort of stuff could stop. And they will do a more detailed assessment to let us know if there's any salvage in this building. Now, the reason I tell you that is a foundation and a superstructure is expensive. The columns, the beams, and what we walked through, you were there with me, it seems to have some stability. So we will see that if it is capable that these units could be rehabilitated, rebuilt, and reissued to people, then we'll go in that direction. Ultimately, that decision will be made at the Ministry of Housing. There are other ministers like Minister David Lee, the HCC, the chairman, the management. We will all meet and discuss what could be done here. You opened with that it was abandoned. Well, I could see that. Anybody watching your video could see that. I don't know what happened in the last 10 years, but we in this Ministry of Housing, our responsibility to these people will result in something happening here immediately.
What about the people who currently do not have the certification to be here? They're not licensed homeowners, or they don't have leases that say they should be legal tenants here. Yeah, what's going to happen with them?
We'll take care of them too. I mean, all citizens have to be taken care of. The Prime Minister told us leave nobody behind. So everybody's situation, there are some people who are in desperate need, and we have to find a way to get them into the situation as well. No, we're not supporting squatting, but this is not squatting. This is hanging on. This is shelter. If there are people who have been living in this shelter, if these homes could be rehabilitated and issued, I think that they should be on the list of the first people to get.
What were your thoughts walking through this building for the first time and seeing with your own eyes the way people in Trinidad and Tobago, some are living?
We've been talking about this for a long time. We've been saying that the purpose of government is the well-being of the citizens. The citizens here. These are people, these are citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, these are taxpayers, they're entitled to the wealth of this country. People should never have been living like this. I don't understand the 5 ministers of housing the last 10 years. Did they even visit here? Did they even know what's going on here? We're here and we'll take it from here.
So basically on the visual assessment, it is very abnormal to see a building of 5 floors being supported by walls. Right? Normally for a structure like this, it will have a beam and column structure. So for that given load, that would be something that would have been more appropriate.
So you think that, because I'm not quite clear, do you think that this building, and I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but is there anything that could be done to have people still inhabit a structure like this, or is it your recommendation then that perhaps the entire building should be decommissioned, for want of a better word?
So decommissioning is a fast step from where we are. We have to do our assessment, we have to look at it, but it's quite abnormal to see a structure like this being supported by walls.
Talk to us about today, Minister. Well, we saw more of the despair and abandonment, maladministration of the PNM. One of the ministers of housing was an actual member of parliament for the community. The loudest voices, Randall Mitchell, Penelope Beckles, Camille Robinson, Regis, they were all ministers of housing. I don't even know if they ever went up there to see the conditions these people living under, but we're gonna fix it. I'm gonna call for a meeting and see how soon I can get to sit with the chairman, the line minister, and we had to discuss what we just saw. and some decisions have to be made. People can't live like that.
Okay. And we saw the same thing for George Street, Port of Spain. Because you were in Port of Spain today, can you also give us an update on what has been going on with those people?
We're rehabilitating there. We're looking at preparing a plan. I want to say that the Prime Minister has a plan for all of the residents, and I have to leave that for her announcement. But it's going to be something exciting for everybody. All of the people living in those plannings, as we call them, the people in Maloney, the Lakeview project is leading the charge with this, and everybody's going to be very excited and happy with what we are going to be doing for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, especially the residents of the Housing Development Corporation.
And then just one last one, because persons are expecting homes. That was a promise by the Kamala Persad administration. What is happening in regards to that?
Working very hard at completing the existing projects, rolling out the new projects. We had a little bump in the road with the OPR. We're going to get past that and get those projects out of the ground. We are going to be hitting our target. That is our goal, and we're going to make it happen.
Thank you so much. All right, so that day was the Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Senator the Honorable Philip Edward Alexander, on homes, and he went up to the Canada residence there in Laventille, where the very PNM, I never see them went there. Never see them go. But we like it so.
Call Talk City
like
91.1 FM now. 622-4911. WhatsApp us at 394-4911.
They like it so.
You ever heard this story about the woman who under the People's Partnership, right? When the Honorable Uda Munila was Minister of Housing, they were giving out houses to for people who want the listener.
Yeah.
And they call a lady to give her a house.
What she say?
She said she don't want a house from the UNC. She waiting for PN and come back into Port to get she house.
You lie.
I'm telling you.
You lying. Somebody said that, right?
Yeah.
They want a house from the UNC.
No, she was PN them to come back to get she house. You never hear that story?
I never hear that.
Oh, Lord.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
You must say, I don't want a house.
She don't want a house?
Yeah, I don't want a UNC house. I'll pay them come back, I will get my house.
She get it?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Call her live.
Yeah, good, Mr. Heavy and Mr. West.
Yeah.
Yeah, very. I see the driver by cleaning up this today, boy. My ears, they clean it, boy. And you know, right there, I used to play cricket in that driver, a little boy.
Okay.
Cricket and football, right there, where they see a person, the bridge right there. They clean it, they small, they clean the driver. They put the big pot for it, and all kind of thing. Tree going in that driver, boy.
You see?
Eh? And them minister and them passing right there.
And
like nothing to them.
Yeah.
Eh?
I agree.
Yeah, I just chucked that all kind of thing in the river this morning.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much.
I just play cricket in the river right there.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much.
It's so clean and nice. The driver right to run.
I call her. Thank you.
So,
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, nah, and that's the thing, the same communities that say they ain't getting no money, Kamala don't like them, or let me not say Kamala don't like them, I'll use their words verbatim, alright? They don't like we, and we gonna never like them. Do anything for all you. Call her.
Good evening. Oh.
Yeah, man, go
Brother
ahead.
David. Oh, right, me next, right. Good evening, Brother David.
Yeah, man.
Good brother. Brother Heavy. What a mighty God we serve in this world. And the Supreme Being. Move Satan like we pass. But Brother David, I want to congratulate you on yesterday when they called in a show and put two fellas in the place. And this is the same thing now. You see, I want to call you now and explain how that situation come about. What is it on the discussion before us this evening? Because just imagine, for the last 10 years, and never break the voting pattern. You see, I went to a hog farm and I could eat where the pig and them sleep. But you see, that is PNM for you. I want the two of them, Eric and Barataria, call and say no. And Karim, we don't like all here, but who really love them now, boy, Karim? Have a pleasant evening.
Thanks so much, brother. Thanks so much. This one is for heavy, yeah? This one is for heavy only.
I'm gonna vote for UNC.
Me too.
You gonna do what?
Vote for UNC.
Anytime I know anybody say you vote for UNC, all you have to leave my place. But all you know what champion do for you? What? Go and ask all your parents. Explain your mind to all your parents and I think I so. Anytime anybody vote for you and you UNC, all you have to leave here.
And the real bold face.
I real bold face? Let me know anyone who vote for UNC. I said let me know. All you have to leave here is out and clear them out.
How you know it?
From scratch.
How you know it?
I must know. But so come and tell me, I don't do no joke, it's for you. Anytime anywhere you want to vote for UNC, all you have to leave here, I don't care people go to our wicked.
And she's dead serious, eh?
She's dead serious.
you see where it stem from?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a P&M house. I gotta live here in a P&M house.
This is what we went. This is what happened to us as children. You understand? You see what she said there? Anybody out there? This is a P&M house. Think about it.
6224911. All the phone lines still open. Don't worry. Call.
Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
Caller, you live.
Yeah, good afternoon to Mr. Welch and Heavy. Good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Well, I want to thank the ministers and them in the housing development going up in that area. Heavy. You know that area very well. And opposite those planning on the northern side, I have a set of abandoned houses there too. Because they used to have an army base set up inside of there because of the rival in that time now. But since everything come on cool long, people never really move up inside the area there.
Okay.
So the area stays stagnant already, and I want to thank them for looking at that area. And I want to close by saying school is on the verge of closing Heavy. And having these children and them, you know, you have children who finish in school, it's just some of them now going into the full form and all these different things. I hope these ministries and the community centers and them, the parents and grandparents and godparents of these children in the communities in the East-West Corridor, you all keep meetings in the community center and to the Chinapu Community Center in Mova. Let the keys for that community center be more easy to be accessible to the people of the community. Right, this is the only way we could deal with this time scourge we have. We must start from the community centers and then that is how we did it before. I know people seem to forget it and more dealing with political party agenda, but in order to fix the community, we had to start from the community centers, and that is the purpose of those community centers. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks so much. 6224911, 6224911, 3944911. But I just looking on. Right now, the opposition can't say nothing much, you know. You realize the voice is gone. They have their elections coming up. That internal battles they're fighting. And we just winning right now. And I like it. We need to keep it so. Penelope, we want you to remain as the opposition leader, though. Caller.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand people. I don't understand human beings. Boy, all of us judge people by their performance in the East-West Corridor, in the South, wherever. Judge people by their performance, brother. There's only one race. There's the human race, and there's one and different culture, but one race. And there's one God. How you expect God to hear your prayers when you're supporting evil? God will support evil. God will support evil. So you go into church, and most of in the East-West Corridor going to church every Sunday, and all you're not voting UNC because it's an Indian party that you all assume that is. No, man, all those small things. How you expect God to bless all your brother, or bless all your sister? How you expect God to hear all your prayers when you have that hate for your next brother, or you have that hate for your sister because he is white or he green or brown or whatever? The devil is using all your get away from them kind of thing and just vote for what is right. What is right is always right in the eyes of God, and God will bless you. And what is wrong is wrong. There's only good and evil in this universe. You have to choose. And when God ready to destroy this world, He is destroying all who is the right thing. He will guide them and protect them and bless them and save them in the end. And all who choose to do evil, He will destroy them. So that is the way all of us judge people in the East-West Corridor. Judge people like that, right and wrong, and vote for what is right. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Before I take another call, I just want to tell the caller, right? With PNM supporters, it's not really about race, you know. Because I'm going to tell you this, right? It doesn't matter who, race, color, or creed. Once you're not a PNM, right? They're against you. So it's not about is a Indian government. No, wait. Because the East Indians in the PNM, they love them. And if a East Indian join the PNM and pound their red jersey, they're hugging them up and love them.
One time.
Understand what I'm saying? So it's not about, you see, the race card
It's only for the small man.
is used to interfere with the emotion for the people, you know. I vote everyone on me.
Yeah, one of me I vote
Right?
for.
It's a tactic.
That takes suck it high.
But the majority of the last administration cabinet was East Indians. To be honest.
The finance. All the major ones.
All the major ones.
All the major ones. Works and transport.
They had no problem with that.
Nope. They even put who was the
attorney general, the two of them.
Who Rowley put as prime minister after he stepped down?
Okay.
Black man.
No.
I think it was heavy.
This is what I'm saying to you. They act and they accept Siochong, eh?
Yeah, they accept them.
It says not about the race. Understand what I'm saying? It's about just PNM. I need people to understand that. Right? Even if the UNC didn't even exist and they put our next party there, it's the same thing.
Or a dog in PNM, they vote for
This is what I'm saying. You could put a party with all the members of the party as Afro-Trimbigonians. And they still wouldn't vote for that party with 1 p.m.
They'll say that party don't know what they're doing. They come to teeth.
Okay. You understand?
People, yeah.
Yes.
Caller.
Hey, David.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever been to the Hangman Cemetery in Aruka?
Next caller.
622-4911, 622-4911, That is the number to call. The phone lines are open. Special good afternoon to all of you on the live stream. Only it does go real high, and then at times I just feel like, oh God, we're tired. What are you listening to? Caller, your lives. Hi. Yeah, caller,
Hello?
go ahead. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, caller. Listen on the
Hello?
phone. Don't listen on the phone and don't listen on your computer.
Right. Heavy. Yes. Yes, Heavy. Yes. Yeah, nah. I like the editorial today. You were spot on.
Thanks.
Because I want to tell you this. I work at the Ministry of Works on the executive level.
Okay.
And I went there before I had some service. I went, and when I joined was Carson Charles was the minister. You remember him?
Yeah.
Right. You was a young fella in them days.
Yeah.
They tried to change the people, move love until Silots, and he couldn't make. When Bass looking for Sadiq watching small goalposts in Lavanti, Mova, all kind of things.
Yep.
And I, for 30 consecutive years, I retired when Rohan Sananan was minister in 2018. I had to deal with Mova, Lavantil, and Silots on a daily basis. Sadiq used to be given a hamper. You know what that?
My brother, it's because I Sadiq Bash we get water was part I was living.
Right.
For
He
years.
used to give a hamper every month. I'm talking about this had about 40 pounds a month. I had a list. The people come, the ID card, the name there, tip it off, you give them a hamper. And sometimes they come back, sometimes 1 or 2 come back twice for the month. Do you know that Sadiq had Twiggy working in the office in Salvatore at that time? He didn't like this lady so much.
Yeah.
And he bring her in the office, but she didn't like office. You know, he tried to change the people, and he had the resources, and they didn't change. The whole URP is where it really says a cycle of both and that, you know. People born into it, they have children, they born, they have children, and continue like that.
Yeah.
You know, I have seen it all because from Carson to Rohanson, and I work with all the ministers. And as a public servant, because you're an executive level, have the minister, the PS, and some public servants.
Yeah.
And nobody didn't want that job because dealing with these guys and them is difficult, you know. Difficult. You remember the Charles guy, the Rudolph Charles brother, Edmund Charles? You know him?
No,
He was a young fella.
I don't know Edmund Charles.
You hear about Selwyn Sandy?
Yeah, I hear about Selwyn Sandy. I know about Sandy.
All right. Good. So all of them fellas used to be in the office almost every day. You know, and most of the gang leaders and all kind of them used to be there running the URP, running the ghosts and all kind of thing. But he said, Sadiq used to walk through Port of Spain, brother. And boss, I want to see it. Boss, I want to see it. Had a day, 28 people he bring upstairs. 20. He used to be walking in Port of Spain in the morning, coming to work. He was a sweet bread. But don't talk for Jack. Jack was a sweet bread.
No, let me tell you something, Cora.
The light bill. Listen to this. People come with the light bill now. We never used to give them cash. Or you make a check payable to T and Tech and give it to them. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. We can't have you on the phone talking.
I know.
Right, but thanks for that information. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks so much. 6224911.
That was just a show, right? Because I remember under the People's Partnership, when Jack Warner was the Minister of Works and Transport, he paved from Piccadilly Street straight over to Chinapumova, that road, Lavanta Road. And that was the first time Lavanta Road paved in over 30-something years.
And they still didn't want him.
No, just telling you about the accolades that they do.
No, I understand.
Right?
But they didn't want
the first time I saw they put lights in Mova Savannah and build over the pavilion and all them things.
Another People's Partnership.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Because when that first happened, we used to be at the playground everything day by the school.
By the school,
Was People's Partnership.
Was People's Partnership, yeah.
I remember we used to go there when we were young just to run. The grass tall, muddy. And then they came in and they changed it. They
fixed it up.
They put a playground, they put a mover, it's mover sign, everything.
And then they built over the community center where they started it.
Right around the road was bad. I remember the road being bad. And they pave it, they put the lines on the road, they put up the big with those big harsh lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Brother, I was mesmerized by it all, honestly. I used to like to go there and run around and stuff like that. And I'm not lying to you. This is just to show what the guy was saying. What the guy was saying is true, because when I remember when I met Sadiq Bash as a young fella, I was living in Mova, Caledonia, and we didn't have running water. I remember my water stories, and he came and they had the program called Water for All, and they came to and from there they deal with the situation. Once I came, they take all the old main, they put new main, they started run blue pipe and all that thing. And that was the process was happening now for us to get water to our homes. Right? And that was in the Pandey administration. Right? And then after that, before we get the connection, it was an election time. Election came, the PNM won the government, and that was it for the next 5 years. Nothing happened. Caller.
Yeah, Sierra Heavy, you see the clip that David played with Mr. Alexander with the housing place up there?
Yeah.
Well, that just proves what we were saying earlier on, because when you see the deterioration of those buildings, that ain't happening a year time.
No.
Well, right. That happens, how long that happening.
Right.
And these, not that I'm criticizing them, these people are them, you ever see that building highlighted on the media or on the TV station?
Nope.
And so on?
Never.
You see?
Correct.
So look. I want Eric to come back and comment on that, because those buildings were neglected, and the PNM supporters were neglected for 10 years. Eric, come give me some word on that. All right, Heavy.
Thank you.
So much. Thanks so much. Caller, your life. Caller.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Every year, I the man who called last week and talk about when I come out of the prison, I get a clean police record, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. I come out Wednesday, and the Tuesday, my name was on the list to work at 10 days. I never registered, right?
Yeah.
Yes, none of my family they go and do that neither.
Okay.
And I was there for about a month. And I get fed up just staying down there, and go and look for a work. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the government we have.
Correct. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, brother. When I got my ID card, when I just finished school and I got my ID card. Matter of fact, I got my ID card whilst I was in school. Right? I was in Form 5 or Form 6. It was Form 5 or something. So I came out of school. My first job was URP. They just recruit you as soon as they come. I've been honest with you. URP one time. When they get to that, they're quick to give you that. And the reason why they're quick to give you that because the people in the community, right? They all know.
Listen, that's a brainwash tactic.
Correct.
As you come, yell, but try get a walking corporation. Yeah, you do anything in the corporation. You're a good boy, you know. Caller.
Yeah. Evening, Welch and Heavy.
Yeah.
You know, that guy called Eric, he was boasting about the intellectual ability of the PNM and how the UNC don't have that, and nobody else can do what the PNM do. I want them to call back now and explain to this nation and tell me who is the contractor that built those buildings that Senator Alexander went and saw. That the engineer said it was built on walls without any columns and beams. And let me find out who built it so we could get back with money to put up the new one. And let me find out when it was built, because that just shows that the corruption has been going on for a very long time.
Sure.
Because somebody can eat our food to put up a hazard to put people to live. Understand? A lot of things has been going on, and we had to put an end to it.
Thanks so much. Thanks
All
so
right,
much.
caller.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon.
Yeah, Eric. You see, but Eric could do what you want. Them fellas and them. What Eric should try and understand is that it had two oil boom under the PNM. And what's the state of the country? These fellas are no shame. It's about what saying that dog eating your shame. I think dog eat them fellas shame.
Agreed.
And another thing, I saw this person on social media. He sort of gave back and cussing all these ministers and them and using threats and things. I know why the law enforcement and deal with these fellas and them. Because threatening these ministers and them using adverts, saying all kind of business. Have a good evening.
Thanks so much.
All right, caller. Thank you.
so much. That's cool to see, man. Caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
You all remember when CPEP office was in Silot? It's not CPEP, URP?
Yeah.
Right. You remember when they pay a back pay in Royal Bank?
No, I can't remember that.
You all can remember that they break down all of that glass and all kind of thing when they had people sharing on 5 years and 6 years and 7 years on payroll? Only can remember that incident in the 70s or something?
No, well, lad, it was in the 70s. I was
The office was in Silot, URP, and they pay a back pay. a Royal Bank handle that. They break down the glass and all kind of thing. When you reach out payroll, all kind of 5 and 6 and 7-year-old children on payroll and thing, and man growing money.
Yeah.
Now corruption going on for a long time. That can't stop.
All right, thanks for calling your live.
Yeah, heavy. Yeah, what happening? Them building and them build around 74, between 73, 74. But the buildings and them on top, them was wood. And them down below there, them built in the 70s. Because when them was building, I was still going to school. So them building where Mr. Alexander went and see there, them built in the 70s. About 73, 74, somewhere around there, them building. Yeah, my brother.
All right, brother. Thanks so much. Thank you. Caller, your live.
I don't know what to say because corruption is off the charts now, right?
Agreed.
We see it, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know what we could do. I think what we should do now is think about our future and not keep looking back. Because when we look back, we get angry and we build resentment and then we hate people and then we bring that racial divide and we invite more corruption. And I think what we need to do as a people is guide the UNC. You don't have to support them. We got to guide them because if we live in our village, like I live in a village in Madras Road. I live 10 minutes from the airport. But on a really rough day, it'll take you 25 minutes to get to the airport because of traffic. And we have so many developments going on in our community that there's no regulation because the garbage piling up. We need more garbage trucks. We need more water connection. We need more supermarkets. We need more small businesses. We need better schools. We need good transportation in Madras Road because there's no taxi service in Madras Road. You know what I mean? And nobody's listening to the villagers. And that's why we need to get rid of those independent senators because they're not representing any of you. We need to have more community representation in Parliament. I live in Madras Road and my MP lives in a whole different community. He doesn't live in my community. He doesn't understand the flooding. He doesn't understand how the water flows in the Waima River or the Marosing River. He doesn't understand the Caroni
I'm
River.
confused as to what that has to do with your MP, though.
What I'm saying to you is this.
No, but what does it have to do with your MP? I'm confused about that.
Okay, I'll tell you something about my MP. I like him. He's a very intelligent guy, but we have flood in Madras.
What does
he came with a dinghy.
Yeah, exactly my point. What does the flooding have to do with your MP? That's your
He's not addressing the real problem in our community.
That's your councillor.
You're asking me why.
Have a good day. In order for people to understand what the government do and who in the government does what, you need to understand that Trinidad has two separate styles of governance. We have local and then we have central in terms of Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Local government handles your flooding, which is what Khadija Amin does. All right, which is what Trudy Works and Transport does. Anyway, caller.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah, brother.
Now, the conversation that I think leading the topic right now is Mylat. That, they probably, we ain't get no official statement from the government as to what they decide as yet, if it's closed down or if it's restructured or anything like that.
The minister did come out and say just 2 days ago that it's a restructuring. The program is not
right,
closed.
So it's a restructuring, right? So now, things has been taking place in front of us in this country, and we don't really see the real issue. We just run to jump on something to have conversation and don't see what is really taking place in our society. Now, and it's similar to what is happening with CPEP, with what happened with CPEP. Now, programs like Mylat and other programs that is there to help people who like in their 18, 19, 20s and thing is good, because we wouldn't find everybody being really, coming out of the school system. But what people don't understand is what was taking place with Mylat is that program is so oversubscribed that we missing the point that why it is so much children coming out of secondary school. If I don't want to put it bluntly, like dunce or anything like that, but uneducated, that is only now after you reach this age, then you decide that you have a future, that you want to get something to do. And this is where we need to get people. You see the same people who have all this uproar right now, why don't they focus on the energy and see what's taking place in the school right now, where the education is free, where they're fighting, they're stabbing each other, they're smoking weed, girls getting pregnant and all kind of thing, wasting out that whole period of their lives. And then some fool recently put out a post on Facebook, one of them content creators, some Leon or something, trying to justify that, here what, young people only know what they really want in their life when they're reaching their 20s and 22s and things. I want to know what kind of nonsense, what kind of dotishness these people will be coming out and talking to and trying to make, to say that, okay, Mylat would help these children them, because there is the time and the age when they know what they really want to do in their lives. This morning on Stefan and X program, Convent came in, and every one of the girls who wasn't there, who is 13, 14, already said what they want to do when they're in their future. So you see the difference what we're talking about, the guidance, and every one of them spoke about their parents and what they need and things. We have a whole generation of people depending on Mylat and all these help programs, where that should be, we should be trying to pick up one or two children to get into these programs, because we focus on getting education for them first, rather than trying to fix a problem or just trying to look for something to put in place to fix the problem that is existing in front of our eyes. We having children coming out of secondary school uneducated too much, and that is what these people are supposed to be focusing on, not Mylat, not the government I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the mouthpieces now who is having an issue with it, with what the government is trying to do. Have a good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you, caller.
I say Mylat is, I'll say it after. Caller, last one for the day. Caller, you're live. Okay. I'll take one more. Caller, you're live. Caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
man.
afternoon, caller.
Yeah, some things, took me driving along and I listened to a particular calypso, African Cecile. How much more denigrating could there be to the Afro-Trinidadian singing that kind of calypso, right? If you really listen to that calypso, it sort of demoralized the Afro-Trinidadian, telling them they have no intelligence, I want you to play that calypso and dissect it and understand what it means, opposed to when Crazy sang Shoes. Shoes was an uplifting calypso, was an advice to the Afro-Trinidadians or the underprivileged, as opposed to Africans for sale. But if you listen to that calypso, it's supposed to make every Afro-Trinidadian belly cringe.
All right, brother. Thanks so much.
Caller, thank you. Yeah, man.
I say, you should know about it. There's a place, I can't remember the name of it right now. I know we spoke about it on this show, and it was, the PNM had abandoned it, boy. It was used as a PNM party group. It is a whole building that they put up. It's supposed to be used as youth programs. It was a youth program camp, basically. I know we spoke about it.
Well, CCC?
No, not CCC.
White Tep?
No, boy.
Which part?
It is I can't remember the name, boy. But when I first came in, we spoke about it. It was a whole type of same thing like my Let This Do, right? It's a revitalization this and introduction here, learn new skills, blah blah blah. And the PNM had it one set of corruption with it, and it had a whole building. The media went to it. I'll get it, and we'll come back and we'll
find
talk
it.
about that. because that would tie into the whole Milat issue and how they used Milat. I heard the minister say Milat, how much money, boy? Milat, the financing of that is
50-something million.
It's exorbitant. And what comes out of it, minuscule. So therefore, the restructuring the entire thing. But whenever you talk restructuring, you talk close. But anyway, Trinidad and Tobago, stay tuned to Talk City 91.1 FM. We'll be right back right after this. We're going for a quick commercial break. Hold on. I had something here. Yeah, before I do that, Yes, no, I just forget. Hold on! Which part it is? I had it here just now. The blasted script. She come and take that over. I guess I'll go to the break and find it after,
yes,
boy?
We'll tell you that.
Oh, look at it right here. See, I know I put it there. Alright? Shivanan Sinanan Sealing Enterprises, professional ceilings installation and construction services. Java promotional reduced prices, limited time only. Suspended ceilings starting from just $9 per square foot, material and labor included. Gypsum ceilings starting at just $16 per square foot, as well as PVC flat ceilings starting at $14 per square feet. Material and labor included. Quality workmanship, affordable pricing, residential and commercial prices, complete installations, and more. For Princestown and other environments as well. Promotional prices available for a limited time only. Book now. Take advantage of these reduced rates before the promotion ends. Call or WhatsApp 316-5594. Shivanan Sinanan Ceilings Enterprises. Quality ceilings and unbeatable prices. Stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk on some more and possibly wrap up the show because it's 5:51. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, eh? You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
Some stories are written in books. Others live in the hearts and memories of a people. One of Tobago's most famous folk legends is that of Gangang Sara, a mysterious African woman said to have flown across the Atlantic and settled in the village of Golden Lane. According to the legend, she possessed the power of flight, but after living in Tobago and eating salt, she lost her ability to return home. Her story has been passed down through generations and remains one of the island's most treasured pieces of folklore. During the Tobago Heritage Festival, visitors gather in Golden Lane to hear the tale brought to life through storytelling and cultural presentations. It is a reminder that heritage is not only found in historical records, but also in the stories people share from one generation to the next. This is Tobago's oral tradition at its finest, and in 2026, Tobago invites you to hear it for yourself.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
City 91.1 FM. Dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
All right, literally, we're just coming back to say goodbye. Heavy, say goodbye real quick. Actually, don't even bother.
I ain't bothering to say goodbye,
yeah. Trinidad and Tobago, keep shooting for the stars and everything that you do. If you can see it, you can 100% be it. Up next is the Big Bad Wrap-Up Show with Kingsley, and Obi sitting in will be heavy duty. I'll be here for the first 5 minutes, that's all right? And then I'm busting out. You want, come quick. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, we do have the Minister the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, thanks Kingsley, on the inside tomorrow starting at 3 p.m. So stay tuned for that. Have a great one. We out.